Good evening, my name is Svetozar. I'm back, and it's another class of English tonight. So today we're gonna talk about how to express our opinion on that or that question. Well, usually students have to discuss some stuff, and they don't always agree on different questions. So I like to give some expressions to students to let them enrich their vocabulary. And as usual, the first student to come is Vitali. Hello to you, Vitali. How are you feeling today?
Good evening, Svetozar. I'm good, thank you.
Okay.
Pretty well, pretty well.
Pretty well. Pretty well means that not that good as you would like it to be.
Yeah.
What's wrong? What happened?
No, not wrong. Just a little bit tired, and that's all.
I
But
see.
I'm okay.
Do you like today's weather?
Yeah, it's not cold and not hot. And
it's raining, isn't it?
no, we didn't have today raining.
It didn't rain. Where do you live?
Ivano-Frankivsk.
Ah, okay. I thought you lived in Kiev.
No. I'm from Ivano-Frankivsk.
I see that I got a little bit mistaken because here it is raining and it's kind of cold. Even I wouldn't say it's warm, but it is rather cold, and it is raining almost all the day. Well, from time to time, maybe sometimes it stops, but anyway, it's cold. Good. And well, have you got a piece of news? For now, there are no students, so I'd like to hear some piece of news. Good one. Inspiring.
I'm just want to tell about. I know. I think all know about it. I want to tell you about ice bucket challenge. Did you hear about it?
No.
Bucket ice challenge.
Bucket ice challenge. No, I haven't heard of it. What's
no, when people need bucket ice water
and
they pour it over the head. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard. I have seen a video. It was one of the American actors who did it together with his family.
Yeah, but it's come to Ukraine, Ivano-Frankivsk, and there's lots of my friends, a lot of people doing it. When it's fun, I really enjoy it. It's very.
What is the idea? What for? What do they? Why?
You have a choice. If you take this challenge, you have to take this challenge, and you need to pay. It's for children who is ill cancer.
Who are
ill cancer.
Yes, you got cancer.
And after this, you need to give $100 or take this challenge and don't pay. But you can pay and take this challenge. It's.
I see. Who do you have to pay to?
It's
like charity organization. Vitali.
Again, please.
Vitali, now I will call you Vitali Junior because Vitali Senior has come.
Yeah.
Okay, so who do you have to pay this money to?
People who take this challenge have to pay.
Who do they have to pay to?
Who to? Okay. So it's some organization have gives you a number of card of something this, and you need to give this money.
I see. Okay, good. So have you tried this activity yet?
Yes, I'm waiting for it. Okay. Maybe it's come to me.
Okay, it'll come to you. Good. So hello, Vitali Senior and Mikhail. Hello to you. How are you feeling today?
Fine, thanks.
I don't believe you.
Why not?
You have said it just like fine. Almost your eyes are closed.
I believe it was fine.
I thought it was really fine. It was fine, thanks, or something like that. It was not fine.
So yeah, you're right. I have to say it was just only fine. It was not fine. It was fine.
It was just fine, more or less fine. I see. Well, who made you feel that way? Your boss.
It's my boss, my job. It's such boring at this moment. I'm sitting in the office all day long, and it's quite boring for me.
I see. Well, you should think of job sport. I remember you told me it was.
Oh, yes, I should think of it by that. I
Especially
think
for
it,
very
it
nice.
shouldn't be possible till the end of this year. I have to say.
Well, everything is possible. Just to
Mm,
make it possible. It's up to
make
you.
it possible.
I understand that you said it last time, as far as I remember, that it wasn't that easy to find a job, a good job in the
Yeah.
place region you live, but maybe you should think of moving to some other place. Do you live in an
For
apartment?
example,
For example,
where?
to Ukraine in Kiev.
Oh, no.
What does it mean? Why don't you want to go to Ukraine? Why this
I
way?
think that it's not very
Good
good
idea.
times for Ukraine now.
Yeah, sure, maybe not, but well,
Maybe later. Maybe later.
maybe later. You should for sure visit Ukraine. It's a beautiful country, despite.
I was there once. Well, I was there.
I'm sorry.
I was there before. In
Before the
Odessa.
events.
Yes, I was. It was 4 years ago.
4 years ago, okay. And why did you come there? What was the reason you visit?
It's business trip for job.
Business trip or job. You know, there is a funny story about Russian people. I mean, well, maybe it's not very good to tell it. Just what was I asked the question? What was the idea? What was the aim of your visit? And okay, I guess I don't know how you take all the situation that is having place now in Ukraine. Well, but one of their I will not tell it anyway.
Not talk about politics, yeah.
Politics. Well, it wasn't really. Yeah, it's not about politics, but somehow. Okay, I see. So for now, you are not very. You are fine, but a little bit tired because of your job and work and boss, and you feel tired and bored. Okay, I hope that very soon you will be able to have this job swap. And we got a new student here. Your name's Sveta. Sveta, hello to you. Switch on the microphone and let us hear you if you are to participate in our discussion, please. Sveta, are you here? None here. None here. Okay, hope Sveta will come and talk to us. It's the first time I can see her at my class. Okay, good. So, Sveta, are you here? And we have Valery. Valery, hello to you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Great. So last time was, when was it? Yesterday, I guess.
Okay.
Yesterday you had a kind of technical problem and we couldn't hear you at the end. So I was trying to reach you. I was willing so much to talk to you. I needed your help sometimes, but you were out of reach. So have you fixed the problem with the microphone?
Yeah, it must have been the problem with the microphone, but yeah, sometimes it happens.
I see. Okay. So what's new with you?
Pardon?
Have you got any golden rule piece of news? So Valery, have you got any news?
News. Nothing special.
Okay.
Just autumn is coming, and in Moscow it's getting chillier and chillier. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
It's the same here in Kiev, in Ukraine. Do you like autumn, Valery?
Not really. I'm a summer lover, and I love heat. I don't mind heat, but this summer I was in Greece for 3 weeks, and 3 weeks of heat got me really tired, you know.
Okay.
And when I came back to Moscow, I just really enjoyed this quite chilly weather, and because that was refreshment for me from the blazing sun in Greece.
I see. Know. That's good. So, well, if you are tired of heat, I guess so now this kind of autumn weather is good for you, isn't it?
Yeah, after being in Greece for 3 weeks, it's really a pleasure. But I'm still looking forward to going to Egypt, maybe in the end of November. Yeah.
Okay, good. So you have an opportunity to travel that a lot. That's great. Good. So who's got a piece of news? Sveta, are you here? We can hear you. I guess no. No. Okay. So let's wait for Sveta to talk. Mikhail, hello to you. And by the way, how are you feeling today? As usual.
I'm fine. Everything is good.
Everything's good. Great. What about piece of news? Is your piece of news feels
every day only bad news.
Really bad news. Try to look for good pieces of news. I can see that actually Vitalis Jr. is the only one who heard about rule number 2. So you should be ready with it every time. I'm repeating it again and again, but you won't.
What rule?
Rule number 1, don't consult dictionary at the English classes. Try to understand everything and explain everything in English. Rule number 2, get ready with a piece of news every time when you come at my class.
Okay, I got that piece of news.
Sorry?
I remember this rule.
Okay,
so
I'm all ears. Tell us.
It's not personal news, but I knew this rule, so I got one for you. I'm
listening. We are listening to you very carefully.
Okay, I read today about one occasion that happened yesterday. It was in the United States, in state Maine. Extremely rare lobster. Lobster is a kind of crawfish, you know. Was caught by a 14-year-old girl.
14 years old.
14 years old girl.
Okay.
It has blue color.
Great.
So it's only one for 2 million of each kind.
And what did she do with it? Did she eat it?
What?
What did she do with it, that girl?
She donated it to aquarium, local aquarium.
Very nice of her. That's great. Good. Thanks a lot. That's really
this
interesting.
Is my news.
I'm really grateful to you for your Vitalis. You know, that's something I really want. Not something positive, interesting, mysterious. Not bad news, nothing negative, please. That's a very good example. Actually, Vitaly Jr. told us about. What did he tell about it? I forgot.
Ice bucket challenge.
Yeah, also very nice. Have you heard about this ice bucket challenge?
Oh, I heard something, but I forgot.
Well, Vitaly Jr., could you repeat?
You need only to log into Facebook and you understand everything.
It's all over the world. You need bucket, ice, water, and you pour it in over your head. It's like.
And for what?
Yeah, what is the idea?
What's the idea?
It's for people who is ill with cancer.
How would it help him?
So you take this challenge, and if you want, you pay for $100 for it. Or if you don't need, if you're afraid of it, you can just pay. You need to pay, or you have a choice: take this challenge, or pay, or take challenge and give money.
That's
together.
Good.
Interesting.
That's nice. Alfie, good evening.
Good evening.
How are you feeling today?
Yeah.
Are you okay? Are you fine? Are you tired?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Good. Have you tried this ice bucket challenge? Like you have a bucket of cold water and you pour it all over your hands. Have you tried it, Alfie? No?
No.
Haven't yet. Okay. Good. So who would like to try this ice bucket challenge?
I would like. I'm waiting for it.
Okay,
but I know I do it every morning. It's like just, but without ice. It's just cold water.
Without ice, I see. Well, ice water. And so you say I'm waiting for it. So who are you waiting for? I mean, someone is coming to play and will bring you a bucket of ice water. I'm just really no.
So after your challenge, you need name 3 your friends and give them this challenge them. And
Well, but okay, but we say I'm waiting for this. Does it mean that there will someone that will come to at your place and will provide you with a bucket of ice water, or what should a person do if a person wants to try this challenge?
No, it's not try. It's just you need to film it, and this film goes to this person who need to do it after you. And you see it and you repeat, and you have just.
If you want to pay money for it, who can you pay?
I told you, it's an organization. You have some people give you this number of card of something. It's and you need to give this money to
okay, it's kind of risky nowadays, especially.
No, it's not risky because it's all over the world, and it's did President of United States Obama, and it's very famous.
Okay, it may be this, it may be famous, popular, and so on, but still nowadays there are a lot of people who can like cheat and scam, and they can steal your money, and that's it. They can just use of your money, and you'll be happy with your money.
There is a website with these numbers, and it's every time gives and how many dollars they have, and it's almost $70 million now. So it's very
okay.
Today I see it's 19 million.
19. Oh, every day it's 19. More and more.
I'm sorry,
19.
it is 19 or
90.
90 or 19?
90, yes, 90.
90, like almost 100.
Yes.
90. Okay, 90. Okay, good. Well, so thanks for pieces of news. Well, 2 that'll be enough. So I have eaten delicious pieces of news. I'd like to eat some more next time. Good. So today we're gonna talk about how to express our opinion. So you know some of the expressions. So for example, give me any expressions that will help you to express your opinion. Alfir, I know you like using one of them.
I guess, in my opinion, from my point of view.
Okay, I guess, in my opinion. Sorry?
I think.
Okay, good. Some others. Valeri, do you know any other expressions?
Okay, to my mind, I suppose. I suggest. I regard.
I regret.
Regard. Yeah, I regard. From my perspective, maybe.
From my perspective, nice, good. Vitaly Senior, any other ways to express your opinion?
I'd rather say.
Okay, good. And if you want to disagree with the person you're talking to, so what would you say, Vitaly Jr.? If you don't agree with a person who has just expressed their opinion, what would you say? How would you express?
I'm not agree with you.
I don't.
I don't agree with that. I don't remember the phrase. There is a lot of phrases of it, but I don't remember.
So, what else can we say? I don't agree with you. What else?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Good.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe you. You're a liar. But
quite the opposite.
I'm sorry?
Quite the opposite.
I think quite the opposite.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm of a different opinion. Good. And if you agree but not 100%, what would you say? Mikhail? Mikhail? No, I'm not here. Okay. So if you agree with.
I agree, but.
I agree, but. Okay, another way to say.
I think like you, but not at all.
But not at all. Not completely. Well, I agree with you, but not completely. Okay. Any other ideas?
I partially agree.
I partially agree. That's great. Good. And hello to Luba.
Hello to everybody. I'm sorry for being so late.
Not so late. Just a little bit. So don't worry. We have just started our actually discussion. So how are you feeling, Luba?
I'm fine, thank you. What about you?
I'm feeling great, good. So we are discussing, actually we have started our class and the topic is how to express your opinion. So Luba, in which way could you express your opinion? First, just like if I ask you, if I tell you that, students or pupils pupils shouldn't wear a uniform at schools. What do you think about it? How would you express your opinion? What would you say?
Usually I start my sentence with such phrase like, as for me.
As for me, okay, something else?
Or maybe so, just so.
So, well, let me think. Okay, so is for me, from my point of view, in my opinion, okay, there was a sentence we mentioned. Okay, so first, by the way, Sveta isn't here yet? No, I guess not. The microphone is off. So maybe Sveta prefers just to listen. Now microphone is on, but I cannot hear you, Sveta. Can you say something, please? No. Okay.
She tries, but it's very
quiet, I guess. But I cannot. Very small, Sveta. She's really little cutie. How old are you? 5, 3, 4. Hello. Well, I could hear some childish voice. I guess that's Sveta. Okay, hiding behind the So I hope Sveta will still reach us. Good. So now we will listen to a record, and the task will be to get the main idea, what it is about. After that, we'll complete the dialogue. It's rather interesting. It will be kind of discussion between different people, and then they will express their opinions on the matter. Just a second.
Sorry, Svetozar, was there some link?
Not yet. I will send a little bit later. So first, we will listen to Ali, Mark, and Jacques discussing promotion for Scarlet CD. Who has the best idea? So discussion between 4 people. But before listening, I'd like to know your opinion. What is the best way of promotion of a singer, for example? The best way of promotion. If you talk about a rock star, or I don't know, let it be. Promotion of a city, promotion of a rock star's city. What is the best way? How can we promote the rock star's city?
Perhaps probably like recording it on the radio, for example.
Good, thanks. So everyone try to give me any ideas. So what is the best way to promote a rock star city? Althea, what do you think? So the first idea, Luba's idea actually, to play the city on the radio. What about you? What do you think?
On the TV also.
On TV, okay. Another good idea. Well, something else. Valeri?
It's a hard question for me because I haven't ever done this. But I guess that the internet is the most common way, and it's getting more and more popular. Maybe there are some ways of promoting some records through the internet. I don't know.
Especially nowadays, it's a very good idea. Nice, good. Vitali Senior, do you have any other ideas? So TV, radio, internet. What else?
What else? Concerts, live concerts.
Organizing concert. That's right.
Yes, and promoting these songs from CD during concerts.
That's right. A good idea. And Vitali Junior, what about you? What do you think?
I don't know, maybe some try to first of all make some auctions, no, auctions, yes, with where you can buy it almost free this CD, yes, and everybody can almost free, yes.
Okay, I see. So
if it's not unknown musicians of band of for example.
Okay, organize some sales better. I see. And Mikhail, do you have any other ideas? So how can we promote a rockstar's city? Radio, TV, internet, organizing concerts, well, organizing some sales or where people would sell the city almost free. Any other ideas, Mikhail?
No, I think the internet is the main promo nowadays.
The best way to get the rockstar cities promoted. Okay, good. So now let's listen to the records and try to understand the most possible. Okay, are you ready to listen?
Yeah.
Let's get started then.
5.18. That was a great concert last night, Scarlett.
Thanks.
As we know, Scarlett's got a new CD coming out soon. So let's have a look at the best way we can promote it in France.
Okay. Well, I think Scarlett should visit the major music stores. In my opinion, that's the best way to meet her fans.
I'm not so sure. What do you think, Jacques?
Actually, I don't agree with Marc. Scarlett isn't commercial in that way.
Scarlett? Scarlett?
I agree with Jacques. I don't have a commercial image. It isn't my style.
Okay, but Scarlett needs more publicity. What about a series of TV and radio interviews? Don't you agree?
Yes, but that's what everybody does. What we want is something different.
Personally, I think Scarlett should tour clubs and summer festivals. She can DJ, play her favorite music, play the new CD, and meet her fans, too.
Yes, absolutely. That's a much better idea. Marc?
Okay, why not?
Scarlett?
I think that's a great idea. Thank you, Jacques.
Okay, there is actually the discussion between four people discussing how to promote, I guess it was American Scarlet City in France. So, let's just a little discuss the main idea. So, what were the ideas suggested? The first idea was
To make CDs.
I'm sorry?
To make CDs and sell in musician stores.
Sell the city.
Yeah.
Well, there is the way to get the city promoted.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else? Any other ideas? No? Okay.
So they suggested some interviews on television, on the radio maybe, but that was not welcomed because actually that was that's what everybody does. Right?
And they wanted something. And what did they want? Well, it was something that everyone was doing. So what did they want? They wanted to do something different, yeah? Something extraordinary, something that would be new and brand new. Okay, good. So now let me send you the link. So I will send 2 links. Just a second. Let me send you 2 links. Why 2? Because there will be 2 parts. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, actually 7, but 6 people. So for Luba, Mikhail, and Althea, that will be the first link. Okay.
Okay.
And the second link will be for others. Once again, there is the first link. Here you are. Just Luba, Mikhail, and Althea. And the second link will be for the guys, because there will be some task you will have to ask questions to each other. Okay, the second link. So, Valery, Vitaly Senior and Junior, get the file downloaded from the link number 2. Good. So here, the first part, well, in here, actually, the first task is common for everyone, is the same. So here we've got the transcription of the dialogue. The task is we're gonna read the dialogue and try to fill the gaps. And after that, we will listen once again to the record and check it up if we have done correct or not. So let's read the dialogue. Well, Alex, Khaled, Mark, and Jacques. We have 4 characters here. So Ellie will be Luba. Scarlett will be Althea. Mark will be Valery, and Jacques will be Vitaly Jr. Okay.
Scarlett, I am, yes.
Scarlett, where's Scarlett? Althea.
I am, yeah.
I am Mark, yes.
Mark is Valery, and who's that? And Jacques, Vitaly Jr.
Jacques.
Jacques, you're a French guy. Do you speak French?
What about me?
Now just 4 people, okay?
Okay.
And others just listening as well as me. So let's get started.
I'm sorry, but I don't understand. But I downloaded the second link.
That's right, but it doesn't matter. The first task is common for everyone. It will be different afterwards.
Yeah,
so
okay.
The first task is for everyone, just the dialect, read the dialect, and try to fill in the gaps if with just words you think will suit perfect that sentence. Okay? So is that clear?
Yeah.
Let's get started.
That was a great concert last night, Scarlett.
Thanks.
As we know, Scarlett's got a new CD coming out soon. So let's have a look at the best way we can promote it in France.
Okay, well, I think Scarlett should visit the major music stores. In my opinion, that's the best way to meet her fans.
I'm not so sure. What do you think, Jacques?
Actually, I don't agree with Mark. Scarlett isn't commercial in that way.
Scarlett?
I agree with Jacques.
Jacques.
Yes. I agree with Jacques. I don't have... Jacques. Okay. I agree with Jacques. I don't have a commercial image. It isn't my style.
Okay, but Scarlett needs more publicity. What about a series of TV and radio interviews? Do you agree?
Yes, but that's what everybody does. What we want is something different.
So I think Scarlett should tour clubs and summer festivals. She can DJ, play her favorite music, play the new CD, and meet her friends too.
Yes, perhaps great. I don't know. I had a much better idea. Mark?
Okay, why not?
Scarlett?
I think that's a good idea. Thank you, Jacques.
Thank you, Jacques. Merci, Jacques. Okay.
Welcome.
Good. Okay, so there were some ideas, some words you used to fill in the gaps. Now let's listen once again to the dialect. Try to check up if the variants proposed were correct or not. If not, just put them down on a copybook or a piece of sheet of paper, and then we'll discuss it. So let's listen once again and complete the dialect with the right answers. Maybe. Actually, I think that the variants proposed were good enough, but let's see. So let's listen once again.
5.18. That was a great concert last night, Scarlett.
Thanks.
As we know, Scarlett's got a new CD coming out soon. So let's have a look at the best way we can promote it in France.
Okay. Well, I think Scarlett should visit the major music stores. In my opinion, that's the best way to meet her fans.
I'm not so sure. What do you think, Jacques?
Actually, I don't agree with Mark. Scarlett isn't commercial in that way.
Scarlett? Scarlett?
I agree with Jacques. I don't have a commercial image. It isn't my style.
Okay, but Scarlett needs more publicity. What about a series of TV and radio interviews? Don't you agree?
Yes, but that's what everybody does. What we want is something different.
Personally, I think Scarlett should tour clubs and summer festivals. She can DJ, play her favorite music, play the new CD, and meet her fans, too.
Yes, absolutely. That's a much better idea. Mark?
Okay, why not?
Scarlett?
I think that's a great idea. Thank you, Jacques.
Okay, so what was the first sentence with the expression of their opinion? I think Scarlett Valerie suggested us should visit the major music stores. Is that what she used?
Yes.
That's right.
That's right, sure. Okay, and there was another one, in my opinion. Okay, there is another Valerie's variance, and that was also correct. So in my opinion, good. I'm not so sure, said Luba, and is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Good. What do you think, Jacques? Well, it's also correct. Actually, I don't agree with Mark was mentioned, and it is also, it corresponds to the dialect, not dialect actually, interview, conversation, discussion. I agree, and what was it Scarlett said? I agree with Jacques, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
And the next sentence, don't you agree was mentioned, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. And what about next sentence?
These were personally.
Person. As far as I remember, Vitali offered us a variant like so. I think.
So, yes.
So instead of so, there is personally. Good. And Ellie said yes, it's great, but here it was.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. That's good. And the last sentence, I think that's a great idea. Good. So everything is the rest is correct. Okay, so there was a dialect, and now we pass to page 2. You have to look at the highlighted phrases in the dialect, and you have to put them, to divide them in the right column in the chart, asking people what they think, saying what you think, and agreeing or disagreeing. So the first sentence, who wants to start? So let it be Vitali, Junior.
What do you think?
So what do you think is given? There is asking people what they think. Another one.
I have to state who I ask, yes?
No. So you have to look at the highlighted phrases in the dialect. We have just two, and you have to put this highlighted phrase in the right column in the chart. The first column, asking people what they think. The second one is saying what you think, and the last one, agreeing or disagreeing. So we have what do you think, I think, and I'm not sure. I'm not so sure.
I think Scarlett must visit the major music stores.
Should visit the major.
Should visit the major music stores. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, actually, this one is already put in the right column. There is saying what you think. Next sentence. In my opinion, that's the best way to meet her fans. In my opinion. So, which column? The first, second?
No, it's the third.
The third. Agreeing or disagreeing?
Agreeing. It's that's the best. It's disagree. Sorry. Disagree.
That's the second column.
The second column, just saying what you think. In my opinion, blah 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 blah. So there.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Next sentence, Vitali Senior, please.
I'm not so sure.
I'm not so sure.
It's second column, I think.
Second, are you sure? I'm not so sure. So is that the second column? I'm not so sure. Actually, it is given. It's number 3. Can you see? It's the column number 3. I'm not so sure.
Column number 3, yes.
That's it. Okay. And next sentence of yours. What do you
think?
What do you think? So which column? Sorry?
What do you think, Jacques?
What do you think, Jacques? Okay. So, what does this sentence go to column 2?
Column 2, yes.
Column 2.
No.
Hey, no, actually I asked what does this sentence go to? I mean, which column does it go to? Number 2, number 1, or number 3? What do you think, Jacques?
It's first. Number
first, of course. Asking
number
people
1 is a question. Okay,
Great.
I get it.
Good. Next one, Luba.
Actually, I don't agree. It's column number 3.
Number 3, there is
Disagreeing.
Exactly. Absolutely good. Valery, next one, please.
I agree with Jacques. That's the 3rd column.
Absolutely correct. Good. Althea, next one is yours.
Don't you agree? It's the column, the first.
The first, of course, asking people what they think. Next one, Mikhail.
I lose. I don't see.
You're not following us.
Okay. Maybe somebody else.
Okay, good. So whose turn is it? Vitali Junior, please.
Personally, I think Scarlet should tour clubs and summer festivals. It goes to the 2nd column.
Saying what you think. Good. Next one, Althea.
Just a moment.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
It's the answer?
I'm sorry?
Just a moment.
Okay.
I think that's a great idea.
No. Yes, absolutely. Is the
Which column?
Yes, absolutely goes to...
To the 2nd.
Really? Yes, absolutely.
To the 3rd.
There is a 3rd.
I agree. Yes, agree.
Yeah, that's where you express your agreeing. Okay, agreement. And the last one, Valery.
I think that's a great idea. This is the 2nd column.
Okay, they're saying what you think. I think it's a great idea. Well, yeah, I think it's a great idea. But actually, I don't know, maybe it can be also agreeing, because here a person expresses like, I think it's a great idea. It's something that a person has mentioned in the previous sentence.
Yeah.
I guess both there, but maybe more like agreeing. Like, it's a great idea. So I agree with you. That's a great idea. Okay, good. So now there is a part that I send you 2 links. Those students who have student A will ask those students who have a copy with student B questions. So let's read what they want us to do. So ask B question number 1, then say if you agree or disagree. If you disagree, say why. Use I don't agree, personally, I think, etc. So use different sentences, different phrases to express your opinion. Okay? And now, and after that, students who have the copy with B questions will do the same with those who've got copy with A questions. Okay? Is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's get started. Let's start our discussion. So question number 1, Althea, will you stop this?
What do you think?
You choose anyone from B team. We have A team and B team. So choose anyone from B team and ask the first question. Then you have to disagree or agree using different sentences of agreement or disagreement. Okay?
Yes, Valery.
Yeah.
Tell me, please, what do you think is easier to speak English or to write it?
Personally, I think it's easier to speak a language, rather than to write it. For most people, in my opinion.
Okay, you have to agree or disagree.
I quite agree.
I quite agree with you, and you have to explain why. Just to give a little comment.
I think I quite agree because it's easier to hear and then repeat.
Okay, good. Thanks. Okay, Valery, now it's your turn. You ask a question. Anyone from Team A?
Mikhail, right? Mikhail, do you think it's better to be an only child or have brothers or sisters?
I think it's. I think that both variants are good.
Karin, you are okay. Okay, whether you have to agree or disagree.
Well, I think it's better to have brothers or sisters because this way you have close people of yours who you can help, and vice versa, they can help you in some emergencies, difficult situations, so you don't feel lonely. Yeah, because parents, are not eternal, and afterwards you have your brothers or sisters to help you.
Okay, that's good. And what could you have used at the beginning when Mikhail expressed his opinion on the matter? You said, I think. What could you have used? I mean, maybe another expression, because I think was mentioned by Mikhail,
Yeah, in my opinion.
In my opinion, okay, but here you could also use some of the expressions of disagreement. What could have you used maybe?
I don't agree.
I don't agree with you.
Personally, I think.
I would disagree with you also. Okay, thank you very much, Mikhail. Now it's your turn to ask a question from the B team.
Okay.
Well, you choose one of the questions from the list given.
Okay, Luba.
Your team. You have to ask one of the members of B team. It's Vitali, Junior, Senior, and who else? And where yeah. So
it's a question for Vitali. Okay.
Which one?
Junior. Okay. Do you think that men are better cooks than women?
So Mikhail downloaded the wrong link.
Maybe.
Your link is first, not second, Mikhail.
Mikhail just mixed everything up.
Okay.
You can ask me.
It's the second. It's the third question on the first link. Okay, which you do? Yes.
So you've got a list of A questions.
Okay.
So number 2. Do you think that's good?
Okay. Do you think that school holidays are too long?
Okay. So.
Cold holidays?
School holidays.
Are too long.
Do you think that school holidays are too long?
No, I think it's. I don't agree with this. In my opinion, it's a normal because every student needs to have rest and try to make some holiday with friends to be fun and relax. Yes, has fun and relax. So it's my opinion.
Okay, Mikhail.
Okay.
Agree or disagree?
I agree with you.
Okay.
It's more simple for answer.
Okay. Well, try to disagree a little bit. That is more interesting to disagree. If you disagree, you can use more vocabulary and you can speak more. By the way, there is another good way to express your opinion. You can say, on the one hand, I agree with you, but on the other hand, I would disagree. And I will tell you why. So on the one hand and on the other hand, you know the expression? On the one hand.
I do.
Okay, so use it as well. It's a very nice one because it can help you to express, you know, your opinion from different sides of the question. So on the one hand, blah 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 blah, but on the other hand, blah blah blah. That's it. Okay, good. Now, Vitaly Jr., your turn to ask the question.
Luba's question for you. Do you think that it's a waste of money to buy designer clothes?
Oh, it's a very interesting question.
It is.
So, as for me, I wouldn't say so. I think that a person can allow himself to buy, not every day, of course, but sometimes to buy such a fashion clothes. Maybe it helps him to feel more better, to cheer up, something like that. I think it's necessary to have such one clothes in a wardrobe.
Okay, Elua, just a little correction. So you said a person can allow himself and so on and so forth. So person can, I would better say, afford. Okay. And one more thing. If you use person, after that you'd better use not his or him, but themselves. So I have put it down in the chat. A person can afford themselves to buy, to have, and so on and so forth. So if you use the word person, after that don't say his, him, her, but use themselves, their, and so on and so forth. It's a way to generalize a bit your sentence, because in Russian person it's masculine, so we tend to say his or well that's way. That is why just keep it in mind. So a person can afford themselves, or if a person prepares lunch, they can just use it, not his, not him, not her, not his, but themselves, their. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, now it's clear, because I always think about it. How is it better?
Okay, yeah, there is the way to express yourself. Is it clear for everyone?
Yep.
Althea, do you understand it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So
we can try to use it
try to use it, of course. It's for that reason I'm giving you some explanations. Okay, thanks, Luba. Now it's your no, sorry. Well, now it's Vitaly's turn to agree or disagree. Vitaly.
So I almost agree with Luba. It's I have the same opinion, but I want to say that I know a lot of people that have money, and for them it doesn't matter what is designer clothes or not. So it's but for me it's another hand. But on another hand, we need to understand. On the other hand, we need to understand that. When you have some party where people will be with designers clothes, and it's really party, and you really can afford this, so I think you have to buy some this clothes. Designer clothes.
Okay, let me give you some other expressions here. I have copied from my file, and so you can use. On the one hand, so I believe, I feel that, it seems to me that. If you ask me, another way to say, like, well, if you ask me, I would say that it seems to me that Luba is right, but on the other hand, then it is clear that it's nice, it's good to have design clothes, but on the other hand, it's too expensive, it's hella expensive. Then, in my opinion, okay, it's one of the most used. I think that as well. Some might say but I would disagree. You want to know why? I will tell you, and you go on. Personally, I think the point that when you try to explain something, to express your opinion, you are maybe a little bit lost in your thoughts. and then say, the point I'm trying to make is, and then be precise a little bit.
Can we use this phrase we had it before, considering the fact?
Why not? Sure.
Yeah.
Considering the fact, well, but it's kind of specific. It should suit.
Yeah, but.
It should suit the situation, but it's possible. Considering the fact, why not? Yeah, you had it while listening to a podcast last time. Good. Okay, so now Vitaly, it's your turn to ask question.
Oh, no, it's my turn.
No, Luba.
That's Luba's turn. Yeah, I guess it's
Senior.
That's right. Good.
May I ask the last one question? Yes.
Why not? Of course.
Because it's very interesting.
Okay, you're welcome.
So, Vitaly Senior, who do you think are safer drivers, women or men?
As to me, I think that women drive more carefully.
I'm sorry, women drive
more carefully. So I don't have to say that they are better. Just having the better skills, but they very careful and they trying to be alert when they are driving, as I know.
Okay.
So this is my opinion.
Okay, good. Luba, your turn to reply.
Yes, I'm sharing your idea, Vitaly, and I have something to add. As for me, women are more safer while driving maybe because of their insurance, so to say. They're not so sure by driving. That's why they try to drive more cautious, maybe because of that. And men, because of their, I don't know, self-confidence or how is it? Самоуверенность.
Self-confidence is good.
Maybe they're not so cautious.
They're not as cautious as women are.
Yes.
Okay, good, thanks. Well, let's go on. Vitaly Senior, your turn. Are there any other questions left? Yeah, I guess so.
So my question, do you think that men are better cooks than women?
Well, that's mentioned, I guess.
It was Mikhail, but it wasn't addressed to anyone.
Okay, sorry, yeah, that's right. Okay, so address the question to anyone from age.
I want to address this question to Alfia. Alfia, do you think that men are better cooks than women?
In my opinion, I think it depends.
In my opinion, I think. In my opinion, or I think. In my opinion, it depends. Or I think it depends. But you cannot use like two both like expressions at the same time. In my opinion, it depends. But I think, well, I don't know, but just not altogether. Okay. So, Alfie, once again.
Yeah. It seems to me that man is more. Yeah.
Men are
better cooks.
Men are better cooks.
Yes.
Than women.
Yes.
Okay, good. Well, try to dwell on a little bit, to calm a little bit. Not just I think or they are better, like, or I don't think they are better. Try to give a little explanation. Why do you think so? You can mention any experience from your own life or something you read, saw, heard.
I think, not I think, but I'm sure that when a man learns something, it's yes, he reach high stage on this.
Reaches good results, high results.
Yes, yes, high results. And usually when I see the man when he is cooking more tastier.
Usually, let me correct a little bit. So when I usually see a man cook, after see here you should use infinitive. When I see a man cook, okay. When I see a man cook, his dish is usually more delicious than a dish prepared by women. So when I see a man cook, his dish is usually more delicious than woman's dish.
He make more delicious.
His dish is more delicious, or he cooks in a more delicious way. Okay, Vitali, senior, what would you reply?
I think that you're right, but I have to say that I have another opinion. So why men are better in cooking? I think that man cooks when he has a special mood. But for women it's kind of daily routine. So that's difference.
Okay, that's your opinion. Good. I liked the way you started, but then I just got a little bit lost. So you said, I think you are right, but I have another opinion, or something like that. So, I think you're right, but I have another idea. You could have said, I think you're right, but I would disagree a bit, something like, or but I would rather partially agree with you, something like that, because the first sentence is kind of opposite to the second one. But this very good way to say, I think you're right, but I agree with you, but on the one hand you are right, but, and then you dwell on. Okay, good. So Alfie, I guess now it's your turn. Are there any other questions left? Or we have discussed everything? Student A?
Yeah.
One more?
One more question. Yes, we have here.
Okay, so please address it to Valerie, maybe.
Yes, Valerie.
Okay, I'm listening.
Yeah, we are listening.
So Valerie, tell me please, which do you think is the best sport for a young person to take up?
Well, I think light athletics or gymnastics is the best sport for young people to take up.
Because? Would you explain a little bit why you think so?
I'm not so sure about team sports, because in team sports there is accent on other things like team building, relationship. So in terms of getting fitter and healthier, individual kinds of sports are better for people. And I think that gymnastics develops your body better than basketball or soccer, for example. So you should have your body trained and have it very flexible, So I think that gymnastics for both girls and boys is the best way to be healthy and fit.
Great, thanks a lot. Okay, Alfia?
I agree with you, but but on the other hand, I would like to add that also the swimming is one of the best ways.
One of the best ways to do what?
To do good for the whole. It means that the swimming is good for the whole body.
Okay, Good. That's very nice. I like a lot. But it is way to comment what he said, what he thought about the question. And Althea was good enough. It's replying. I think you're right, but I'd like to add, and that was a good way to say good. And have you got another question, Valery?
No questions.
No questions left. Okay, so that'll do. Well, guys, so thanks a lot for trying to express your ideas, your opinions. I guess we will organize.
No, I'm sorry, but there is one question.
There is one more question.
Yeah, the first one.
The first one. So, Valery, will you ask this question? Okay. No. Well, the first question be. Let me see.
Maybe the fourth question. Which do you think is more dangerous, traveling by plane?
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Or yeah.
Okay.
So, who should I ask?
Whoever you wish.
I don't remember.
Well, well, can it be Luba, for example?
Okay, Luba. Which do you think is more dangerous, traveling by plane or traveling by car?
Well, the first one, well, that's a very good start.
To be honest, I cannot imagine traveling by plane. I just because in plane we cannot see and watch everything. I would like to choose traveling by car, and it's more safer and it's more interesting.
Safer.
It's safer and
more interesting.
And more interesting, yes, that's for me.
Okay, Valery?
I totally disagree because in terms of statistics, traveling by car is much more dangerous than traveling by plane. But it's only statistics, but on, how to say, psychologically, traveling by plane is scarier. And I think that death high in the air, very far from the ground, is much scarier for most people when, in comparison with traveling by car when you are on the ground and you can manage, you can drive and you can control the situation. When you are flying by plane, you give your life to the hands of pilots. Your destiny is in the hands of other people, right? And so in this way, traveling by plane is scarier. But in terms of statistics, traveling by plane is the safest way to travel.
Okay, great. Thanks a lot, guys. Well, it's really interesting. So, what I wanted to say that I'd like to organize similar classes like that to develop your ability and capacity to express yourselves using different ideas, different sentences and phrases that will help you to enrich your vocabulary, to use the vocabulary you learned, not only vocabulary but also some grammar structures you learned. That's a very good thing to do, I guess. So if you are not against, I will organize a kind of a series of classes dedicated to this very topic. Anyway, thanks a lot for coming. Thanks for participating in discussions. Thanks for using different ways of expressing the ideas. So use them. Try to make them different as much as possible. And I hope to see you next time at my class. So have a nice evening. Sleep tight and see you later, alligators. Okay. So,
goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
For now.
Bye.
Bye.
See you.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you. Bye.
Good night.